is it?
Yes.
So how is the job?
Good and short, not much traffic.
So Brooke, tell me about yourself.
I am a hardworking individual who, I have good time management skills. I like to get things done in an orderly fashion. I like organization, and I think I'm a fun, happy person.
What are your strengths?
My strengths are that I can get the job done even if I'm under stress or under pressure. I have had times in high school with the projects and stuff where I felt really under pressure for doing it. I procrastinated, but I did my best, and I got a good score on the thing because I worked hard and pushed myself to make it good.
Why do you want this job?
I want this job because I think I would be a good teacher. I think I am a good person to help young students succeed and help them, point them in the next direction of their life.
If you feel that a child is being bullied, but you can't prove it, what would you do?
It depends on the situation. If we were in class, I could observe it myself. If we were at recess, the other supervisor could observe it, and I could ask for any problem. If there's any problems, I could ask for them to tell me about it, to talk to me about it, I could make it a general announcement in the classroom and say, I've been hearing some of this and that going on. If somebody's bullying you, if you're bullying somebody, if you see it, if you hear it, can you let me know? I'd like to help the problem, and I'd make them feel safe and that they can trust me and talk to me.
When do you talk to parents or call the police if the issue progresses?
If the issue was progressing, I would choose to get other authorities involved when I felt somebody else was being harmed or threatened, or I myself was harmed or threatened.
If a child is misbehaving, how would you deal with it?
If a child is misbehaving, I would pull them aside and ask them to please stop the problem, and I'd ask them, what can I do to help you, what can I do, and if that doesn't work, then I would, say, okay, let me tell you one more time, and then set some boundaries, maybe take a recess or something. And if that doesn't help, I could call the principal down or something and have them go talk and let them see what they think.
Why do you want this job?
I want this job because I think I would be a good addition to the faculty. I feel that I have the experience and knowledge to pass on to younger children and help them grow and succeed.
What do you believe the qualities of a good work environment?
I think the qualities of a good work environment would be somewhere that students or anybody really could feel comfortable and safe. I don't want kids going to school thinking, oh, I don't want to go to school, it's boring, it's dumb, I want them to be ready to learn. I would always be happy. I would always have a smile on my face. I would, just make them feel comfortable and safe.
What is your greatest failure, and what did you learn from it?
My greatest failure would be not being honest with people at one point in time. I learned from my mistakes, and I realized, hey, what I'm doing is wrong. I apologize, and I make things right. Now I don't have that issue, and that problem hasn't.
If you notice a child isn't learning as fast as other students, what would you do?
If I noticed a student wasn't learning as fast as others, I would, bring somebody, I'd bring the student over to me and I'd, talk them through it. If they still didn't get it completely, I would, I could have a peer intern, I could have a para come in and help, I could talk to the parents, see if there's any extra work, if I could give them extra work to help the student at home. There's a lot you could do, but what I would probably do is talk them through it or have somebody else come in.
Good answer. Who is your role model and why?
My role model is my high school volleyball coach. She is really, really wonderful with kids, and I would always babysit for her, and I'd always be around her and her daughter was growing up. And I helped teach them. I taught them how to write and read, and I've been there and helped them, and she has shown me how young children need to be taught and need to be learned. And, yeah.
If I asked a teacher, coworker, or boss to describe you, what would they say?
A coworker, teacher, or boss would say that I'm hardworking, that when I set my mind to something, I finish it, and I don't give up. I'm very persistent, and I like things to get done. I don't like when I start something and something else comes along, and then I put that off to the side a little bit, and just getting pushed back more and more every day. So I like to finish what I'm doing and then move on to the next problem or situation.
What classes in school did you enjoy the most and why?
The classes I enjoyed the most in school were math, because I am just naturally good at math, and I feel that is one of my strong points in school, is always math. I liked English. I've always loved reading, I've always been a good reader, but I'd say mostly math.
What do you think you will like most about doing this job?
The thing I think I like most about doing this job is being a leader for the students and being somebody they can look up to and somebody that they can go to and trust, and I think feeling that I am helping the students or I'm teaching them and putting my knowledge into them. I think it's really wonderful because you're passing it on, and they're going to take things from you, and they'll see how you are, and maybe they'll want to be a little bit like me, and then they'll just
Name a time when you had to keep records, write a report, or communicate findings for a particular project.
A time that I had to keep records for something was in high school. I was a football statistician, and I had to keep track of the yards and who ran the ball and who, and it was a job you needed to be very aware of what's going on in the game, and I had to write it down and keep track of it all so that the coach could just look at it, count everything up they needed, and then send it into the state.
Well, I think that's all the questions I have. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes, what makes this school a better school than others?
Well, I feel that our school is more of a one-on-one with students, and through that, I feel that students can learn better and cooperate with teachers better.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, you too.